Emily sat alone at the bus stop, her breath misting in the cold evening air. The bus was late, and the streets around her were quiet. She glanced at her phone. She was exhausted, ready to head home after a long day at work. That's when she noticed the man. He appeared from the shadows, walking with a slight limp. His coat was ragged and his face was weathered from years of hardship. His eyes met hers, and he hesitated for a moment before speaking. "Got a spare dollar?" he asked quietly. Emily felt a surge of unease. She had heard about people like him, those who stood at bus stops and asked for money, sometimes for a good cause, sometimes for something else. She was hesitant but felt an odd pull. Something about this man seemed different. Maybe it was his eyes. There was something about them that didn't quite fit. After a moment's pause, Emily reached into her pocket and handed him the few crumpled bills she had left. The man smiled, his face softening. "Thanks, kid," he said, his voice low and kind. But before she could turn away, he pulled out something from his coat, a small, old coin. He placed it gently in her hand. "You'll need this," he whispered, his eyes locking with hers. Then, just as quickly as he had appeared, he turned and disappeared into the night. The next morning, Emily was startled to find that her wallet had been stolen on the bus. Panic surged through her as she realized she had lost everything: her ID, her cash, her cards. But then she remembered the coin the man had given her. A strange sense of calm washed over her as she pulled it from her pocket. Something about it felt important. Curiosity led her to take it to a coin dealer. She was stunned to learn that the coin was rare, an ancient gold piece worth thousands. Emily couldn't believe it. The man's strange words echoed in her mind. "You'll need this." She sold the coin and used the money to cover her rent for the next few months, but that's when the questions began. Who was the man? How did he know she would need the coin? And why had he given it to her? Days turned into weeks, but Emily couldn't shake the feeling that the man was somehow connected to something larger than her, something mysterious. She searched for answers, but there were no traces of him, no records, no clues. He had vanished without a trace. But Emily kept the coin. It wasn't about the money. It was about the message. And as time passed, she realized that sometimes life's most powerful moments come from the most unexpected places. The stranger at the bus stop had given her not just a coin, but a story, a mystery, and a reminder to always be open to the unknown. Subscribe to hear more stories like this.